can't just run away from this place. That stalking customer. He knows where I live, and, well, if I stop showing up to work, he said he'll visit me at home.
Oh, that's f***ed up. Hello, this is Statistic from down here. Welcome back to Corpse Factory. Let us continue with this. See where this leads. I feel uncommonly hungry on my way home, so much so that I decided to stop by a restaurant and get some dinner. I wonder if killing stirs my appetite. Alright, I remember where we left off. I often pass this establishment when I exit the train station in Akihabara. It's an old venue that serves traditional Japanese food, as well as popular Western dishes. To say that I've always been curious about eating here would be accurate. I've been working hard lately, achieving my goals. I can afford to treat myself to a cooked meal, right? Why do I find it so hard to justify that? I am even going to eat at a booth tonight, another rarity for me. A waitress guides me to an empty booth, and I slide in before looking at the menu. The house specialty, according to the menu in my hands, is grilled eel, not exactly my favorite. In fact, seafood of any variety doesn't sit well in my stomach. I decided to pass on the specials and order something I know I can digest. Omelette sounds good. I used to eat it a lot as a kid. Omelette, rice, and ketchup. What's not to like? Plus, it's only 700 yen before tax. The waitress returns to take my order, and I confidently point out what I'd like. She offers me a smile and hurries off to the next table. Perhaps my recent victory streak has given my courage a boost because I hardly feel awkward or anxious sitting here, surrounded by people eating and drinking on all sides, and somewhat calm and at ease amidst the hustle and bustle of the restaurant. I almost feel like it might be nice to have company. A friend, perhaps Aoi or even Shinya, might be nice to talk to and pass the time with. Oh well, in a way, I do have some company. I retrieve a book from my handbag, the very same book Kothro lent to me, and I opened it up to the first chapter. Strange Flower, an odd, apparently meaningless title. Still, it comes highly recommended by an eccentric stranger, so it must be good. A meal arrives when I am a few pages into the book. I think the witch should look for the omelette before me. It smells good. It's presented beautifully. I can probably eat at least a quarter of this portion without feeling ill. I pick up a spoon and slice through the middle of the omelette, causing a puff of steam to build up. Throwing caution to the wind, I scoop up a good amount and bring it to my mouth. It's delicious. There's no other word to describe it. The convenience store meals I normally eat can't even compare to something like this. The egg is soft, the rice is fluffy, and there's just enough ketchup along the top. Take a second, smile full on a third. I can't help but giggle a little at the thought of myself sitting here eating like a normal person. All the people around me probably think I'm a normal person too. Just a girl sitting at a restaurant eating her dinner. Another quiet giggle escapes my lips as I gently dab my mouth with a napkin. I set my spoon to the side and return to the book in front of me. The author of this work certainly is interesting. Nobel Sinclair. According to the bio inside the front cover, he moved to Japan from overseas at a young age. The book was written originally in Japanese, so it's not a translation. But even so, the writing style is quite unusual. Can't quite put my finger on what is strange about it. Maybe just like a complex kanji used throughout. Everything is written rather simply in hiragana, almost like the intended audience is elementary school kids. That can be right. The themes contained within are truly disturbing. Maybe the author just doesn't have a greatest comprehension of writing in Japanese. It's true that a lot of adults have trouble with complex kanji. Professional authors, though, not so much. Anyways, it's not like it matters too much. The book is interesting enough to keep me turning pages. I must be completely absorbed in reading because before I know it, a witch just politely let me know that the restaurant is closing soon. Damn. See that all the whole time? I nod and look at the plate open worse in front of me. The meal has gone cold and I only ate 3 bites. Oh, well, shit. So I'm feeling full now. I really enjoyed what I did eat. I don't even feel any weight on my hips as I get to my feet. That's definitely a positive thing. I stretch my arms and legs, put my book in my bag, and offer the waitress some money along with the bill. A blast of frigid night air nearly sweeps me off my feet when I step out of the restaurant. If I had known the weather was going to take a turn for the worse, I would have brought my scarf and jacket. It's the end of spring, so unpredictable cold weather is pretty rare. I guess I can't be blamed for not bundling up. Anyway, it's not raining and I'm close to home, so it shouldn't be a problem. I head down the street and watch a few shop owners closing their store for the night. They don't pay me any mind as I wander by. Jesus Christ. My phone bursts to life and rings out in the quiet night air. I grab and press it close to my ear for warmth.
Hello? Aoi? Noriko? time?
No, I'm just walking home.
You're out at this time of night? That's not like you.
She got a little distracted reading a book.
I stopped somewhere to eat. What's up?
You stopped to eat? Say, about the new job.
What is it?
I spoke to the manager at the maid cafe, but
Oh,
he said I can't quit.
that dick.
He said that? Oh, well, it's not up to him. You have every right to quit. Did you tell him you've landed a new job?
Yes, I told him. But he said he spent so much time and money training me that if I quit now, he'll treat it as stealing from the company and he'll call the police.
What the?
What a load of crap! Hang on. Are you at the cafe now?
Yes, I just finished my shift. We're closing up.
I'll be right there. I'm only a minute away anyway. I'm going to give your manager a piece of my mind.
No, Noriko, you can't.
Just watch me. I'll be right there.
And the call, despite Allie's objections, I can't believe how furious I am. Allie finally has an escape route from that god-awful job. Now the manager won't let her quit. That has to be illegal. I've never met her manager, but I can just imagine his type. A self-important, rich, greedy pig thinks he's the king of the world because he runs a shitty maid cafe in the back streets. I don't stand for it. People like him are the ones that it should be reported to Corpse Girl's website. I'd love to target victims like that. I change directions to take up a running pace. The cool air against my face is kind of nice now that my body's warming up a little. Thankfully, there's hardly anyone around this time of night, so I don't feel particularly embarrassed about running in public. I'm not a terribly fit person, so it isn't long before I feel out of breath. I come to a stop at the end of the street, heaving and clenching my chest.
Okay. I'm okay. Deep breaths.
After taking a moment to collect myself, I sat back up, walking briskly this time. I can see the maid cafe's illuminated sign ahead of me. I approached the entrance and read the neon board. Chateau de Cristal. Welcome home, master. Drinks from just 400 yen. 400 yen. Table charge 500 yen a person. Open till 10 p.m. every night. Press sign to reach the door handle just as somebody hurriedly throws the door open and emerges.
Noriko?
Oh, she looks huge.
Owie, told you I'd be here.
I'm really glad to see you.
Emily gives me a brief wave. She fidgets nervously and straightens the ruffles of her dress.
I can't believe you have to wear this ridiculous outfit.
Yeah, but the costume isn't the worst part of the job.
Yeah, it was that one customer.
I know. Listen, is your manager still here?
Emily hesitates and shakes her head sadly.
You just missed him. There are only a few girls inside closing up.
Damn it. I really wanted to give him a piece of my mind.
Noriko, it's fine. I can continue working here. It's not so bad.
Oh, no.
Hell no! Don't even pretend it's okay. This place is torturing you.
Mm-hmm.
You have that customer that always gropes you, and now your manager is controlling you? I won't stand for it, and you shouldn't either.
But what can I do?
I'm honestly stunned by the question and all my hastiness to get here. I never thought through a plan for Allie. Damn it, that heartbreaking expression of her on her face. I just want to grab her, hug her, and tell her everything's going to be okay. So why can't I?
Owie. I know you don't feel like it, but you're the strongest girl I know. All the shit you've dealt with over the years, all the shit you're still dealing with, you're brave, whether you know it or not. My issues pale in comparison to yours, but you still get up each and every day and do your best. I'm proud of you, and I want to make things easier for you. Come work with me at Temujin. Just leave this place behind. Forget all about it.
Noriko.
You're my best friend. You always will be. Even if we can't be anything more than that, I'm happy just having you in my life. I'd do anything for you, Aoi. I hope you realize that.
Of course. I know. Thank you, Noriko.
let's get out of here. It's really late. Come back to my place.
You know I can't. All my things are at home, and I need to check everything first. Otherwise...
Not calmly, I understand. I can't push her too much.
Don't worry. I get it.
And the thing is, I can't just run away from this place. That stalking customer. He knows where I live, and, well, if I stop showing up to work, he said he'll visit me at home.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Why don't we go to the police?
I can't do that!
Without warning, Aoi bursts into tears just as rain begins to spill from the clouds.
I can't get him in trouble. I just can't.
Aoi, what? What is he?
He's... family.
It's always the ones. It's said that it's always the ones that are closest to you. It's always the ones that are closest to you that do this kind of shit. I guess wind blows on the nerve. She causes my hair to whip wildly in my face. I brush it out of my eyes and mouth, only to see Aoi standing still, her head down.
Stalker. He's... family?
I could never bring myself to tell you. But surely you must have wondered why I've put up with it for so long.
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned. You're putting up with it because you don't want him arrested.
Yes. If he goes to prison, the rest of my family will disown me.
What about Noriko?
And I'll truly have no one.
But you have Noriko, don't you?
You have me.
Yes.
You know what I mean. I'm just going to go home for tonight. Thanks for coming out to see me, Noriko.
Aoi turns on her heel and shows away, the click-clack of her shoes against the wet pavement, echoing through the street.
Aoi.
She doesn't hear me breathe her name as she disappears into the darkness. The poor girl. There has to be something I can do. Ooh, holy. Save there. What is the right choice? I have to go after her. Can't let her go. I can't let her just walk away. It's so as sad and helpless as she is. My legs flash forward with their own volition, propelling my body through the rain-soaked street.
Aoi! Aoi, come back!
My shout echoes in the rain, weightless, my weightless words falling through the air like the very rain that patters against my face. Aoi's silhouette is just out of reach. If only my weak body could pick up its pace. I may be able to reach her before she fades away. Her unexpected command fulfills its purpose. I halt, my shoes skidding along the wet ground. Aoi is closer than I expected her to be, perhaps due to some trick of the light and rain. She simply seemed farther away to my tired eyes.
Aoi, please. Let me help you.
There's nothing to be done. Why can't you take a hint? You just never give up, do you? You just want to smother me. You don't trust me to handle things on my own.
That's not it. I just care for you so much.
I know that. You think you haven't made that clear in the past?
Rarely have I ever seen Aoi this angry. She's well past the point of being simply upset now. She's surely furious. Have I overstepped a boundary?
You're not my guardian angel, or my savior, or whatever. This is my life, Noriko. It's not your sick fantasy, where you swoop in and act like my knight in shining armor.
Aoi,
Shut up! Just shut up! You always take it one step too far. Just leave me alone.
Can't get another word in before she vanishes into the night. I reach her hand out into the darkness like some foolish attempt to stop her, but I know it's pointless. She made her thoughts perfectly clear. She doesn't need or want my help. Even if she cares for me, she doesn't love me in the same way I love her. I don't think she ever will. I sigh and look up at the thick cloak of clouds above. The rain continues to fall. Damn. Damn. Today drags on and on. Since I don't work weekends, I never really know what to do with myself during my free time. The library yesterday was nice, but I don't want to hang out there again today. So far, I spent the day simply reading at home and brewing the occasional cup of tea to stave off my hunger. I keep checking my phone, but Allie hasn't replied to any of my texts. Even when I call, she lets it go to voicemail. I don't even have any new requests to attend to. I was hoping I would get at least one this weekend to help occupy my time. To take a break from reading Strange Flower, I decided to browse through noise and see what's happening in my social circle. Though I'm not close to any of the people I'm connected to, save for Allie, reading through their posts always lifts my mood. Rather annoyingly, the first post I come across is from Tomoe. Tomoe 9 minutes ago. Bitches be tripping if they think they got steal my man. Be thick as thieves. So you got lucky tonight. Oh, okay. The gargled pose is accompanied by a photo of her and Shinya getting cozy together. Shinya looks more than a little nervous. I'll be willing to bet that Tomoe is the first girl he's ever snuggled like this. I can't quite figure out why she's so interested in him, or why he's into her for that matter. At first I thought Tomoe was just trying to bug me, to annoy me, to pursuing someone she thought I wanted. But surely this is taking it too far, right? Haven't I made it clear that I just don't care? And so Shinya, maybe the boy really is into the whole look. I guess I understand him less than I actually thought. I know I said I've been fronting while looking at Tomoe's post, so I decided to slam my fingers down on the thumbs down button. Although a text box below the post now reads, Noriko Kurosawa disliked this. My frown breaks on a smirk. It feels somewhat satisfying to publicly dislike Tomoe's post. I can imagine Tomoe's face going tomato red when she reads a notification. With a little giggle, I scroll past the post and keep browsing my feed. As expected, it doesn't take long to find a post from Shinya himself. It's out of character for him, but he's actually not posting a criminal case, just in detective work for once. Shinya with a capital S, Fujikawa, 13 hours ago. I never believed in love until I met her. She swept me off my feet and showed me how to become a better man. She makes me want to be the best person I can be. My heart goes out to my darling Tomoe. 2 days together and counting. I look forward to every day because of you. Thank you. Aw. I barely gag and continue scrolling. Nothing else in my newsfeed really compares to those last posts. My sister wrote something about a sucky job, and a few coworkers posted about how grief-stricken they were about Akane Tsurumaki passing away unexpectedly. Akane Tsurumaki, followed closely by Eiichi Hanada, long before them Ruri Hatono, the one who started it all. Three people dead, all because of Corpse Girl. People wanted them dead, and because of that, I also wanted them dead. I won't forget their names. When Corpse Girl rises above muck and filth in this world and becomes truly famous, I'll share a toast to their memories. For that, I need to charge forward. I need new targets, new victims. Launch Corpse Girl's name into the stars. If Corpse Girl's website becomes more than an urban legend, more than a rumor whispered in the shadows, then no, I need to take it slow. I can't get too far ahead of myself. I still need to put in a lot of work before I can attain my goal. But the only way I can move forward is if more requests come through the website. There has to be a way to promote the site. Flashy advertising is out of the question. I don't want the site looking like a gimmick people can visit simply to pass the time. I need word of mouth testimonials. So far, the site has claimed 3 victims. I need the original requesters to spread the word about how effective the website really is. This would be perfect, but I obviously can't get in touch with them now. They remain anonymous when they request death. No one would willingly put in their contact details when doing something so shady anyway. I'm scratching my head, thinking about it like this won't do me any good. Maybe I should come back to it later. My friend that up sitting on the couch next to me. Maybe I'll just take one more look for new requests. You never know, right? Log into the administration panel for Corpse Girl's website and check for notifications. Hello. One new request. Request details today, 3:31 local time. With my phone. Downloading image attachment. Wait, 3:31? This was submitted just a few minutes ago. Let me tell you how to check the incoming request so soon after receiving a new one. My heart begins to race as the attached photo downloads on my computer. I'm excited about the prospect of working on a new request for the rest of the evening. It will be the poor sucker who just cooned to Corpse Girl's limbs. Will another beautiful corpse be left in my wake? Wait, why didn't you recognize the phone number? If it's your phone number, why didn't you just recognize that? Heart starts to beat in my hands and instantly turn cold. What the hell? A photo of myself appears on the screen. It's the very same image used for my company ID tag. I'm not smiling in the photo in real life. Is this some kind of joke? Somebody's requested my death. Somebody has requested my death.
Somebody wants me dead?
Oh.
I can't believe it! It finally happened! I know exactly who requested my death! Tomoe! That stupid, vapid bitch!
Tomoe Watanabe, the one person who hates me more than I hate myself. Of course she is the one who uploaded my photo. Of course she wants Corpse Girl to take care of me. She's been looking for someone to test the website on. Her noise post from the start of the week confirms that. And she has been getting increasingly obsessed with tormenting me lately. I'm willing to bet that when I disliked her last post, it finally triggered her to request my death.
Tomoe, you brainless whore! I am Corpse Girl!
God, Erica, Sorry, Erica, you're doing such a good job voicing Noriko. In a fit of manic laughter, I set to work dismembering my photo. I'm going to make my corpse look so realistic that she'll think she really succeeded in getting me killed. And then when her guard is down. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. June 1st, Monday morning.
No sign of Sato yet? I wonder if she got held up. It's not exactly professional to be late on your first day of work.
I grind my teeth and hope that Shinji can't sense my anxiety.
She'll be here.
I don't believe the bitter words that tumble out of my mouth. And sent another message to Aoi's seemingly abandoned phone, not really expecting a reply.
Actually, she's not the only one absent. Tomoe isn't here either.
Oh, he doesn't need to tell me that. I've been watching her desk like a hawk ever since I came in this morning. There's a small surprise waiting for her in her top desk drawer, courtesy of yours truly. I've been eagerly anticipating her arrival for an hour now.
She had a late night last night, so I wonder if she woke up on time.
I taste something foul in my mouth. I don't really need Shinju's recap of his night with Tomoe.
Don't you have work to do?
Of course, I need to.
His thoughts trail off as he wanders away. I turn my focus to the keyboard in front of me as I type letter scroll across the screen, seemingly slower than usual. No Aoi, no Tomoe. The static drone off the office environment is just as loud as ever, but without those two here, something feels off. Aoi shouldn't be missing her first day at work. Tell what you want about Tomoe, at the very least she's punctual. For her to be this late is very unusual.
Kurosawa.
Oh,
A
hello.
word, if you please.
You're new. Soft but sharp voice snaps me out of my thoughts. I could find a middle-aged woman standing over me, one hand beckoned me with an intimidating fashion. Go to meet Ida, an executive who oversees a lot of the juniors on this floor. I deal with her a few times a week. She's a serious and critical person, but I've seen a warmer side of her when she chats with colleagues of her own level.
Miss Ida, did you need something?
Please, come with me.
I reluctantly rise from a chair and follow her through the office. She leads me to one of the glass-screened cubicles that line one of the wall of the office. Special spaces reserved for meetings and temporary workstations.
Take a seat.
I follow her instructions, sitting down on one of the bright and colorful plastic chairs that fill the small enclosure. Why? Bright and colorful? Why? Okay.
A
Bright
new
and colorful.
employee was supposed to start work today. Sato, an acquaintance of yours, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. I've been trying to get in contact with her.
I see. You understand that it doesn't reflect well on Sato's character if she can't arrive on time for her first day of work, correct?
Yes, I understand. Believe me, it is very out of the ordinary for her to do something like this.
I'm sure. Fujikawa recommended Sato for the job based on your personal request. You need to be aware that since Fujikawa holds rank over you, he is the one who will be reprimanded for hiring an unsuitable employee.
Ooh.
Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that he will be punished. Rather, his recommendations will be denied for the foreseeable And any attempt he makes to climb the ladder, so to speak, will be vehemently refused by the other executives.
Okay.
Isn't that a bit extreme? All of that because of one temp employee that didn't show up for work?
That's the way these things go. I've seen it dozens of times. The reason I'm telling you this is because you should feel some sort of responsibility to apologize to Fujikawa.
I had no idea. Honestly,
Enough. This isn't an open discussion.
Oh, apparently the mouse wheel is also advances. Okay.
Apologize to Fujikawa, and see if he will find it in his heart to forgive you. And please advise him to seek employment elsewhere. I don't foresee his career with us flourishing anytime soon.
Oh man, she is kind of ice cold.
That's all.
Kotomi abruptly exits the cubicle and leaves me alone, sitting in a stupid-looking green plastic chair. It takes some time to compose my thoughts before also walking out. I don't know what to say to Shinya. I don't even know if I should say anything. Surely Kotomi is being a bit extreme and effectively halting Shinya's career at Timujin. This is all because I recommended Aoi for the job. I feel like an idiot, but how was I to know that Aoi would prove unreliable? And still, it's far too extreme. Kotomi is out of line. Something else is at play here. I can feel it. Maybe Kotomi wants Shinya gone for her own reasons. But I can't imagine why. He's a junior employee and not exactly the type to step on anyone's toes and make enemies. I return to my desk in a bit of a huff and slump in my swivel chair. My eyes fall on the empty can of coffee next to my computer screen and begin to wish I had purchased more than one this morning. Glancing over the top of my screen, I can see that Tomoe still hasn't arrived. Maybe I'll have to wait until tomorrow for her to find the gift I left for her. I'm sure she'll love it. Drink. You drink. I don't enjoy my walk home through the park this evening as much as I normally do. There are too many things weighing on my mind. Aoi, Tomoe, Shinya, and Kotomi. Why is it that I'm increasingly finding myself drawn into office drama? I don't want to deal with any of it. I just want to pursue my own goals. Working at the office is a means to an end, a way to keep a roof over my head and have the money to achieve Corpse Girl's ambitions. If I could quit, I would, but I can't, not just yet. I wonder if I could monetize Corpse Girl services. Users could pay a fee to request a death or other, or I could even just accept donations. But I get the sinking feeling that asking for money will reduce the amount of requests I get. The number of requests coming in is already depressingly low. If I reduce it any further, I'll be in trouble. As I draw closer to my apartment building, my phone cries out for attention. I bring it to my ear in a swift hand.
Aoi? Noriko. What's the deal? I've been trying to get in touch with you all day. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't bring myself to come into the office. Yeah, well, I gathered that. Tell me why. You know, just the stuff I normally have to deal with. For real? What are we talking about here? Stalkers? Or your own battles? I left the apartment twice. I really did. But I had to go back inside each time because it didn't feel right. I had to check a few things and then check again, and in the end, I gave up and laid in bed. I must have fallen asleep because when I looked at the time, it was already late.
I sigh angrily and hope that Aoi doesn't hear me.
Alright. It sounds like you had a rough day. I'm sorry, but the situation isn't great. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? I don't think they'll be happy with you if you come in tomorrow. If I were you, I'd write a polite letter of resignation and just forget about the job. Shinya's been kind of thrown under the bus because of this. Shinya? Why? I'm not too sure myself. Since he got you the job, I suppose he was somewhat responsible for you. But because you didn't come in, it sounds like his career's in real jeopardy. Oh God. Oh no! Take a breath. You didn't know something like this would happen. I didn't either. I think this one exec has it out for him or something because it's too much of an overreaction. I can't believe it. I never wanted to cost him his job. I know. You didn't mean for this to happen.
Look, I'll try and smooth things out a little. I'll talk to Sheena tomorrow. You need to look after yourself right now, okay? Promise me you'll just take it easy tonight and relax.
Okay.
Forget this ever happened. Noriko will look after everything.
Thank you, Noriko.
Okay. Get some rest. Talk to you soon, Aoi.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I end the call with a heavy heart. I don't actually have any idea what to do. When it comes to Aoi, I always feel obligated to just tell her anything that'll help her feel better. If I could actually follow through with my words and generally make things better for her, then, well, maybe we'd have a bit of a different relationship than we do now. But I probably missed my opportunity for that a long time ago. In senior high school, I was never really truly understanding of her, and that cost me too much. Things are different now, of course. I've seen what she goes through, and I'd like to think I understand her a lot more now. My feelings for her are true and not muddled in sympathy or pity. If this was a different life and I hadn't made all those stupid mistakes, I would be happy to be with her. But now the best I can hope for is that she wants to remain friends with me, and that will be enough to satisfy me.
Yo.
Where have you been? That voice. A trickle of icy sweat drips down my spine, and the near distance, sitting on the bench close to the park's exit, is an easily recognizable figure.
Come here.
I said. I freeze in my track. My body wants to keep walking and reach the familiar setting of safety of my home, but my brain is engaging its fight or flight mode. Torn between my options, I find myself completely stationary.
Come on, I won't hurt you.
Tomoe.
There's no doubt in my mind that she's been waiting for me here all afternoon. She knows my route home, that's obvious, since I encountered her and Shinya in this very same park. I can't help but tense up as she leaps off the bench and approaches me.
You're into weird shit, right? Like, occult stuff?
Maybe? Is that what you came here to ask me?
Nah, just listen, okay? I wanted the opinion of someone freakier than me.
She really knows how to flatter a girl.
It's kinda dumb, you know, but have you heard of that Corpse Girl website thing?
Who does she think she's talking to? More importantly, how should I respond?
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, right? I heard rumors too, so I checked it out. I thought the whole thing was really funny. Like, could it be for real? Anyway, maybe I kinda used it to request a death.
Is that so?
Tomoe has pretty much straight up admitted that she was the one requesting my death. Well, at least now there's true confirmation. After all, I know exactly how many requests come through the site. The latest one had to have been from her.
Yeah, and, well, you know how the site works, right?
Fill me in.
All you do is put in a photo of a bitch and her phone number. Then she's supposed to drop dead. Simple as that. Thing is, no one knows how it works. Or if it works, actually.
Right. Okay, so you requested somebody's death, and what happened?
Well...
This is it. This is where she admits she uploaded my photo. I caught her red-handed.
You see, the dumb bitch went and died.
Oh my god, hold up. She's the one that, she didn't upload Noriko's. She uploaded that first, well, not first, I guess technically it'd be second in this case for her. The other woman, she uploaded the picture because it's the same building. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is so good. The story. Oh my god. I've looked a few times. I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
What did you say?
The chick whose photo I uploaded. She's deader than a doorknob.
Who is Tomoe referring to? My mind is racing frantically, scanning through the list of Corpse Girl's victims over the past few months. The only people who have died recently are Akane. Yeah, it was Akane. Because she said she, and there was only you and a guy, so... Yeah. Akane Tsurumaki and Ichi Hanada. Tomoe is talking about females, so that rules out Ichi. Then there's Yuri Hatano, but she died a long time ago, last year in fact. Surely Tomoe wasn't the one who requested her death. It was way too long ago for her to bring it up now. It leads me to believe that the only person Tomoe could be talking about is Akane Tsurumaki. Or someone else died, somebody never found out about. That's impossible. I've been so thorough in searching for results of my work. The only victim that Tomoe could be talking about is Akane. Oh wait, no, there still can't be right. Tomoe requested my death. Tomoe uploaded my photo to Corpse Girl's website just recently. Take it to your soul heart and open my mouth.
Tomoe, what you're saying is really serious. Are you sure this person died?
Yep, no doubt. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. If you're good with this occult junk, how do you think she died from a website? Do you reckon my request really killed her? Cause I don't really want this shit on my conscience, you know?
I don't know what to say.
Ask who? Ask who? Ask who?
Come on. I was only really joking around with the website. Didn't think for a second that it could really work. But now, this bitch is cold in the ground, and I can't sleep at night. Keeping Shinya close is the only thing making me calm lately.
Tomoe seems to be showing a little remorse, which I didn't think she had in her. If she thought the website was a joke, then fair enough. It's only natural that she'd want to play around with it. Then again, I'm kind of offended that she figured the whole thing was fake. Corpse Girl has worked too damn hard to be considered a joke. But I want to get to the bottom of this. I need to find out whose death Tomoe requested. Please ask. And more importantly, the question of who requested my own death remains unanswered.
Tomoe, what's the name of the person you requested to die?
Her name? Oh, you might know her. It was that skank from our office, Akane Tsurumaki.
Yep. Akane Tsurumaki. Sure enough, she's well and truly dead. Tomoe isn't wrong in believing that the website killed Akane. Tomoe once posted a noise about wanting to try the website, and she was waiting to find someone to try it on. Oh yeah, that lines up. It really lines up. If I recall correctly, the request from Akane's death came through Corpse Girl's website shortly after I read that post. Perhaps Tomoe made the request on the very same day. So then Tomoe was the one responsible. I assumed the person who requested Akane's death was someone in our office, but I never figured out it would be a junior data entry temp like Tomoe. How did Tomoe even know Akane? I can't see how their paths would have crossed in such a large office building.
Yo, Psycho, you in there?
I snap out of my thoughts and meet Tomoe. Oh god. Okay, good. Okay. Snap out of my thoughts and meet Tomoe's dead-eyed glaze.
Your professional opinion, can a website really kill someone?
I'm torn between giving two replies. I could state that I believe the website works and therefore help increase Corpse Girl's credibility, or I could play it safe and make sure I'm not suspected of any involvement. Coward that I am, I decided to play it safe.
No.
Damn, I thought that was going to be a
absolutely
choice.
Not. A website can't kill someone.
Thought it was about to give me a choice. Damn it. There's not a lot of choices so far in this game. I've only had one time, and that was in this video.
Yeah, I figured. Guess it's just a coincidence that she died.
Do
You reckon I'm not guilty then? I didn't really want the bitch dead anyway. I was just mucking around.
Yeah, you're not guilty.
Thank God. That's a real weight off my elbows, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Elbows.
I sure as shit won't mess around with sites like that again, though. I'm gonna play it real straight from now on. I gotta get my life together. I got a man to look after now.
Right. Well, good luck with that. I need to get home.
All I want right now is to get back and figure out who the hell uploaded a photo of me to the website. Oh, you should really go and get that one picture away. That picture is still in her desk, isn't it? Oh shit. Everything's going wrong for her. Gonna be going wrong for her. I can just see it. My mind is reeling, and I'm not in the right headspace to listen to my triple any longer.
For what it's worth, which ain't much. Thanks. Thanks for putting my mind at ease. I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and, well, nah. That's about it for now.
Perfectly know what I imagine she's about to apologize for assaulting me last week. The possibility disappeared from her mind almost as soon as it appeared.
See you tomorrow.
She waits almost sheepishly. At least explains why she probably didn't show up, because she was... Actually, why did she not show up? I still don't know. I don't know. She waits almost sheepishly. I cannot speak now. And wanders back through the park in the direction that I came from. Alright, time to go home. I can't relax until I know who requested my death. If it wasn't Tomoe, then this situation could be a lot more serious than I originally thought. If it wasn't because of my petty squabbles with her, then someone really wants me dead. Who? Hello. I can't sleep. Unless we passed there, yeah. Countless hours have passed since I started trying to figure out who'd requested my death. I've run through every possible candidate and their potential reasons for it 1,000 times. I've replayed every encounter I've ever had with every person I've ever met, and I'm drawing a blank. I don't know who wants me dead. I'm not so vain to think that everybody likes me. I'm sure a hell of a lot of people don't like me very much at all. But does anyone not like me enough to want me dead, to nominate me for Corpse Girl to claim as her prey? I take a little solace in the fact that my life isn't actually in danger. Corpse Girl's victims are only brought low by my hand. Though my convictions are strong, and I never refuse a request to take my own life is absolutely out of the question. This is the one and only request I will ever refuse. It's not for the sake of my own life, but rather for the sake of Corpse Girl's continued existence. I will not let her die and be buried with me. However, now that I've eaten of the knowledge that somebody genuinely wants me dead, I can't cure my upset stomach. No amount of mental reassurance will quell the sickness rising inside of me. The dark engines are, of course, those closest to me. I've tried so much less. Her relief at knowing Akane Tsuramaki's death was unreal convinced me that she wouldn't make the mistake of messing up the website twice. And to the fact that she came to me for reassurance, well, safe to say she's not the person I'm looking for. That leaves the people I deal with on a daily basis. Aoi Sato, my best friend since junior high, and the first person I ever felt when she rejected me gracefully during senior high, so gracefully that we still remain friends to this day. Okay, so it is what I've been thinking, that you tried to go out with her. Okay. When she want me dead, it's doubtful. She wouldn't even report her stalker, a guy who she is apparently related to the police because she didn't want him arrested. Then there's Shinya Fujikawa, another acquaintance from school and now my coworker. He even has gone so far as to call his friends now that we're connected on noise. I've never been romantically interested in him, and I was under the false impression that he had feelings for me. He's a one-big detective. He doesn't have the competence to follow in his father's footsteps. He doesn't strike me as the type to want somebody dead, let alone go through with requesting somebody's death. Still, quiet, guarded people like him can really surprise you. When you take those three out of the equation, the people I feel daily are very few. There are the higher-ups and execs at work like Kotomiida, but our dealings are so short and simple that I'm sure I barely even register on their radar. If I extend my list of candidates to include people that I don't deal with regularly, but who are technically still part of my life, then the list gets a little more interesting and harder to narrow down. Kenji and Momo Ogawa, father and daughter living in my apartment building, they're sweet and kind and considerate. Couldn't imagine they'd want to kill me unless I'm really using up too much of their internet. And they just can't take it anymore. There's my older sister, of course, Yuriko Kurosawa. We haven't talked in over a year at least. She's scum, but probably not the type to randomly elect her own sister for death. Probably. She's on parole, so I have to believe she wouldn't do anything to jeopardize her freedom. And there's Mother Asuna Kurosawa. She's simply not in a position to submit my details to the Corpse Girl's website. I struggling brain can't think of anyone else currently in my life. I have a very small social circle, and it's true, all the people that fill my noise feed have either already been named on this list, or they are from such a small, long-ago part of my life that they wouldn't even remember I exist anymore. And then suddenly, without warning, my face pops into my mind with startling clarity. The guy from the library. Kojiro, was it? Kojiro with no surname? He was bizarre, eccentric, didn't seem like the type of person that goes outside much. Kind of like me, I suppose. His eyes were so clear, it was unnerving. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, but I couldn't see anything of substance through his lenses. And by everyone I've mentally listed, he seems like the person most capable of taking someone's life. That's a biased opinion based on little to no knowledge of him. It's just the impression he gives. However, I have to ask myself, would he want me dead? Me, a person he met one time at a library. In addition, the photo of me that was uploaded to my website was from Temujin's corporate system. It's the very same picture that I wear on my ID tag. How will Kojiro have accessed it? If he was going to upload a photo of me, he would have found my noise profile and used an image from one of my albums. There aren't too many photos of me on there, but there are enough to identify me. This guy is suspicious, but I don't think he's the one I'm looking for. Yet I can't get his face out of my mind. I don't know, I'm gonna sunshot my phone right from my from my bed. From beside me. And unlock the screen. I don't know, there might be some typo there. The bright light shines like a beacon in the darkness and nearly blinds me, but I squint to navigate the noise app. Kojiru, he told me his noise tag, didn't he? If I can remember it, it'll save me the hassle of having to look through hundreds of profiles with the same name just to find him. What was it? Kojiru? No, too simple. Koji something. I started to type different variations so an auto-predicted result popped up. Goji. Yeah, that kind of adorable name. That's the one. I tapped the result and instantly arrived at the profile. The info on his About Me section is pretty vague, but judging by the display photo, I'm certain this is the right guy. Koji, just your average guy, taking my days one at a time. Introvert. Antisocial, anti-establishment, anti-everything, lol. I like peanut butter, though. I scrolled through his feed and see that he hasn't posted anything for quite some time. His most recent post is from about a year ago, and it's just an updated version of his display picture where he has cropped outer woman's face and body so that the focus is just on him. I open up a direct message to him and start typing. Oh, this is new. Noriko. Noriko. Okay, I like that username too. Hey, this is Kojiro from the library. It's Noriko. Is this Kojiro from the library? It's Noriko. Kurosawa? Since it's past 3 AM, I'm not expecting a reply until I instantly receive a message in response. Hey, late night. He replied so quickly. I swallow and gather the nerve to ask him what's on my mind. Yes, I can't sleep. Have you heard of the Corpse Girls website? The screen states that he's currently typing a message, but then the notification simply disappears. No message comes through. Is he ignoring me? Then, yes. The way he types is so weird. So he does not have the website. The question is, was he already familiar with it, or did he just look it up after I mentioned it? Sorry, my phone sometimes goes over here, and that's what you're... Like, you can't see my mouse, but I go over these by accident, so that's what you're hearing. What are your thoughts? Is it real? Yes, love it. Big fan. I see. Me too. Have you used it? No? Well, no, not yet. Don't hate anyone enough. It's hard to get a sense of his emotions through his replies. I can't tell if he's being sincere or not. Wait, have you used it? Tell me. How many details does it work? No, I haven't used it, but it's popular in my office. I don't know why I wrote that or why I ended the message with a question mark. I shake my head and wait for a response. I gotta know if I use it. It might be work for me. Work for me? What does he mean by that? Work? Yes, I store cadavers. Dispose of later. That explains the menu. That explains the menu being a morgue. I don't understand. Hospital, morgue, sewage, and disposal. He works at a morgue. I noticed a strange smell in his clothes when we met, and now it makes sense. I yak a little and suppress my urge to vomit. So if someone dies, they get sent to you? Even for, like, suicides and murders? Yes, all sorts. Worst, our crash victims have to mix and match. Have you ever received a victim of Corpse Girls website? Impossible to know. Maybe. Who can say? Have a name? A name. Can you look up the names of bodies he's received? Can you look up such a thing? Yes, cadavers are ID'd, mostly. Know a victim? Should I ask, will doing so put me under suspicion of being associated with Corpse Girl? Hello? I can look now at work. I start nervously bite my fingernails. I know that won't gain anything from finding out if he's dealt with any of the victims, but morbid curiosity tends to get the better of me. Sometimes I just have to know. Akane Suramaki. Okay, a second. No correct spelling. Got an M, Suramaki, and Akane Surumi. That's not right, close enough. Close though. Okay, more names. Ichi Hanada. 1 second. Yes, crash victim. Bad. I remember him. He's still here, actually. Typically on reading, Ichi Hanada ended up in Kojiro's morgue, and he's still there. Really, how long do you store bodies? Depends. Up to 2 days for autopsy. No autopsy for him, no need. So he just sits here. Cold chamber, 31 BB. If family doesn't collect, then cremation. Is cremation what you mean by disposal? Yes, mostly. Friend of yours? Not exactly. But he's Corpse Girl's victim. You said so. Well, I don't know. You said so. Interesting. I'll look at him again. Really, there's no need for that. It's okay, I won't tell. How did you do it? That's all hard. But see, he's so clearly figured it out. Hello? How did I do what? How did you kill him? Oh shit, yep. Oh shit. I messed up, he knows. Kojiro's figured out who I am. In panic, I slam my phone. I can hear the constant vibration gets bad as Kojiro continues to message me. Shit. Shit. What do I do? Can I make something up and convince him that I'm not the one responsible for Ichi's death? Will he even buy it? But by not responding to him straight away, I probably inadvertently prove my own guilt. I pick up my phone between trembling thumb and forefinger. I hold it delicately as though something become some sort of evidence that I don't want covered in my fingerprints in a way that's completely true. I save the messages from Kojiro. Hey, you there? Hello? I better reply. I have to say something. Maybe, just maybe, I can throw him off my trail. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't kill anyone. Not exactly a lie. Yes, true. Corpse Girl killed him. No name entering Corpse Girl's website. But you knew his name, and you knew he died. Ergo, you requested his death. Wait, this is good. This is far better than him believing on Corpse Girl. He thinks I'm just some fan of the website that submitted a request. Answer run of this. I can't let him know the actual truth. Okay, you got me. I used the website to request his death. Ha! Wow, my bad. Wow, mad. So the site is real. Amazing. This is exciting. Are you happy he's dead? I decided to take a leaf out of Tomoe's book and act more innocent than I really am. Not really. I just made the request on a whim to see what would happen. I didn't think it would really work. Wow, so you didn't hate the guy, Ichi? No, I never even met him. Just found his photo on the internet. Incredible. Corpse Girl kills with just a photo. Doesn't even need a name. I wonder how many other Vigs I've got here. LOL. Have to go. Clocking off soon. Talk later. Gojiro's status immediately changes to offline. I read the sigh of relief. I think they keep off the light. Surely I'm in the clear. But this whole conversation was an exercise of stupidity. I nearly shot myself in the foot because of my own insatiable curiosity. I shouldn't have contacted Kojiro at all. The only positive thing to come out of this is learning that Kojiro works at a hospital morgue. I could potentially take advantage of this, but my suit-to-red brain can't quite work out now. Now, well, I can do all that later. For now, I really need to sleep. Okay, I think this is where we're going to end it. We're going to end it here. And, of course, I knew it. I knew it. What if I went to the menu that he would show up? The two that are, like, that I see, like, on the page. The two characters that I've seen on the page. I knew it. Okay, that ends this video for Corpse Factory. I hope you enjoyed. We got a good, almost another hour in with this. It's like 57 minutes, but close enough. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this part 4, I guess, for Corpse Factory. And if you did, I got a trading card. I got a Tomoe trading card on here from Steam. And it's the outfit that she had on. Sorry, distracted. Anyway, outro, right. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, check it out. Stuff I do. See you next time. Bye-bye.